Hallo, willkommen wieder zurück zu Honkai Star Rail. Ja, wir sind hier momentan mit Trivi unterwegs. Hey, wie wird sie an die Puppe rankommen?
She's cheerful, optimistic, bold, and cautious. She'll be able to get everyone together.
Ja, und wir haben im letzten Part Trivis Mutter kennengelernt.
Wow, that's amazing! Can I be the captain?
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for the job, my dear. I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop a hillside, covered in golden fig. There's a noble girl there who's very smart, but also very delicate.
Just like Mama?
Perhaps. But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who can
Let me... I know! She's... Trivi! I named this doll... after myself? I don't remember it all. Is this a dream? Or something that happened in the past?
Wahrscheinlich irgendwas, was schon mal passiert ist. In der Vergangenheit. Gut, aber wie soll Trivi da drankommen? Ja, sie hat es ja jetzt auch runtergenommen, die Puppe. Ist hier gerade Wasser? Nee, ich wollte gerade sagen, ich dachte, wir stehen auf Wasser. Was haben wir hier?
Dreaming?
Wir sind hier nicht in Pelakoni. Keine Sorge. Zumindest glaube ich das. So.
It's packed full. Mama must have left all of these for me. All the words are blurred out. Could it be that my memory is fading?
Das ist natürlich nicht so schön.
You can't lock me away.
Ah, ist hier eine von den anderen drinne?
Huh? Why is this doll inside a chest? It's holding a sword.
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship. They're skilled combatants who fear.
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect everyone.
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos' holy maiden. It's not your duty to fight. There will be many others.
All right. Then where will they come from?
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city. Though
In that case, let Trianne fight by their side. This way, they'll always stay on course. How could I have known the name Trianne back then? Was it just a coincidence?
Ja, das weiß ich nicht. Woher so sie kanntest. Auf jeden Fall ist dein aktueller Name auf jeden Fall die Fusion aus allen dreien. Vielleicht ist das ein kleines Foreshadowing, dass sie irgendwann wieder fusionieren müssen oder werden. Also, ja, ich wollte nur gucken. Jo, dann ist das jetzt die letzte im Bunde, wa? Die mit den verbundenen Augen.
when navigating at sea,
Hey,
you
da auch
need
nicht.
to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis's knowledge?
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get lost. That's why it's important to learn.
All right. Even though my brain is already super duper smart, I'll still try my very best.
Circes also favors children who try their best. They will send a wise scholar as every...
I want to be a teacher too. Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher.
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might...
And Trinan can do it. She's well behaved and would make it. Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now, I can't even tell if this is...
Come, let's line them up.
Okay, machen wir. So. Gut. Dann kommen wir mal her.
Now, Trebios, set them on this music box and let them compose a melody for our song.
Music box? What's that?
Jetzt keine Musikbox?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You invented it.
I
Was?
invented it? What does it do?
Zum Musik spielen, wofür sonst?
Oh, my lovely Treevy. You're usually so bright. What's gotten into you today? Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friends on it and see the wonders it can do.
Put the dolls on.
Puppe, ja, platzieren wir mal die Puppe.
It's rotating. And I can hear something.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
I don't remember.
Noch nicht.
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands. And they declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the lip. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls? O great Kephale, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this.
Oh Gott, das war gruselig.
What's going on?
Oh yes, please lend me your ears.
Oh Gott, was ist denn hier los?
As death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts.
Nur Geister.
What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace.
Ohne eine Spindel? Was steht da? Eine Spindel oder Spaß? Macht keinen Sinn. Vielleicht Spindel?
Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger.
Seelen, die von... Weiß ich nicht, was das für ein Wort sein soll. Das Schicksal zerstreut wird. Faden? Nein, Faden, nee. Keine Ahnung, was das spielen soll.
The voyage born in solitude. What is the spirit, lonely and subdued?
Ein Geist, einsam und... Tagir, weiß ich nicht.
Lonely and subdued. And subdued. And subdued. 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 Subdued.
Ja, ich glaube, bei den letzten Worten ist nur traurig zu lesen, vielleicht.
Trina! Mama, what's going on?
Run! Traitors, run! The black tide has arrived!
Das,
Where can I go?
ja, das war ein bisschen gruselig.
What's this?
Oh. Hupen! Na, ganz toll. Ah! Ja, da mussten wir ja weit für laufen.
Dolls everywhere!
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the end. Only one person can.
I know! It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Hold your farewell statements. Time is running out. All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will... Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide and dispel the fog. I shall see you tomorrow, my dearest Trivius.
Are we still in a dream?
Did you have a
Hoffentlich nicht
nightmare?
mehr. Ja, so ungefähr.
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
Vielleicht diente dieser Traum als Warnung.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to...
No. Our heart is still...
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinan. And you as well. If you want, I can pass through his chest.
Aggie, cut it out with the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now. Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about... The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that...
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slow. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the...
You have a point, Aggie, but... Artist...
I believe there's still another way.
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would share the same fate. Now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered we can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the flame-chased...
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We have already agreed on this, right?
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
What? Where did that...
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal.
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as vivid as ever, teacher. Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take long, and we'll...
In that case, thank you.
Then, see you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away. Even the image of Mama, just as expected. Another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully, Yorn.
Zur selben Zeit irgendwo in Okina. Oh,
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
Oh, it's you.
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Surely you're not here to...
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed swordmaster?
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. And a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched ID's Elysium.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akuma stands a chance against that thing right now.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't... That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any time.
Are you suggesting that it originates from
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide.
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must overcome.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Finon.
His mere presence will endanger the Holy City and the Flame Chase.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the request of Aglaya or Trevi.
Also ich glaube, Feinon ist zu sehr auf Rache aus. Ich glaube, das geht nicht gut aus.
I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must...
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely... I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
Ja, was denn? Kurze Zeit später im Grund des Schicksals.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what happened at the Grove. The monster in the black cloak. So scary. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you... Trian threw it away. Far away. We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trian. You were the reason the flame chase... Sorry. Trian feels... a bit... We're the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow, we will reveal the prophecy's past. First, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the... Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan or an X for help. Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the Lucid Hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Trian remembers now.
Oh, da ist sie wieder aufgeheitert.
On that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet. Saffron? It's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. You think we shouldn't go to Orynyx and... Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that is And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her. And... I see! It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone! But... it all depends on whether Orynyx is willing to help us. This... could be a problem. After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis. We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way... in our current state, we probably can't do anything to them. Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute. In any case, let's look for saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple. And I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jars. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Nachher ist dieser schwarze Ritter irgendwie wie heißt? Nachher ist dieser schwarze Ritter Nikador. Oh Gott. Warte mal.
What?
Ich muss mein Team wieder ändern. So. Zack. Weil aus irgendeinem Grund wurde wieder zurückgewechselt. Dreieck.
Maggie? No. It's an illusion.
Kann ich hier durch? Tatsächlich. Oh. Wir sind wieder hier. Gut.
Wow.
Es ist Rätselzeit.
This room is huge. Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning? What are you two whispering about? Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication.
Oh.
Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there.
Oh oh.
Over here. Follow Trian.
Wie ist sie da hingekommen?
Slow down.
Oh. Ja. Ich muss das Rätsel hier lösen, glaube ich, erstmal. Gut. Aber warum haben sie denn nicht geredet? Normal. Das verstehe ich jetzt gerade nicht. Aber ja. Oh.
It appeared again.
Okay. Jetzt wird es hier ein bisschen gruselig.
Right here. I summon thee. Oryx. Stir up ripples of past. Something's appeared. Wait. We should read.
Eine Entwicklung. Oh, hier habe ich keine Lust zu lesen.
Wait. This is a letter? It mentions something about Saffron and Treebios. Isn't that name? Never mind that for now. Why is this letter? Could it be our lost memories? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Oryx and entered their trial? But why haven't they said a word? Oryx has the whims of a child. Perhaps... Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Okay, dann gehen wir nach unten. Los geht's.
Separation and then reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Kesterus.
Are these visions also fragments of the past?
Wahrscheinlich auch eine alternative Realität oder so.
What I found! Is this the safari?
Oder einfach nur Einbildung.
Coming! We'll take a look.
Der
But
Schwein sitzt still.
Trian, what? It was right in the stolium. Huh? There's really nothing here. I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right. Trian, Treeby, why aren't you saying anything? We were just lost in our thoughts. Double what you saw was likely, Yana's hair. We must have started. Okay. Could Oryx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that? Something feels off. Treeby, don't you think this temple... What do you mean? It might just be an illusion. Is Oryx really putting us...
Offensichtlich sind wir hier mal wieder in einer Prüfung. Gut.
Still no luck finding any safari. I
So.
suppose we can do without it. No soul.
Und
Let's try
tschüss.
to convince Oryx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away.
Ja, hier waren wir wirklich schon mal. Warum schickt es? Oh.
Treeby, Trinan, look at this. So cool.
Na, ich weiß nicht, ob ich das so cool finde.
Many of us now.
Seid ihr etwa alle drei Puppen oder wie soll ich das jetzt verstehen?
Won't Titans live in dark places like this?
So, habe ich getroffen. Gut. Okay. Die Viecher waren hier im letztes Mal noch nicht, glaube ich. Oder? Ich meine, da waren andere Gegner hier.
What's going on?
Vielleicht ist sie gestorben. Vor nicht allzu langer Zeit in Okema.
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the black tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can... Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesize that the second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained...
So it's plundering. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titans.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets.
Flammendieb heißt er jetzt also.
The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vort. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to...
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alone.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets...
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets...
Schlechte Nachrichten, Feinern. Tribby ist verschwunden. Das letzte Mal, dass die 3 gesehen wurden, war im Abgrund des Schicksals.
Orynyx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it.
Oh.
What? Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way.
Wer sind sie?
Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trinan, come check this out.
Oh. War hier.
Trian feels like it's so familiar.
Naja, vertraut ist dafür das falsche Wort. Oh. Oh nein. Das war's wohl mit dem Verstecken.
Treeby. See you tomorrow.
Oh, scheiße. Etwas später im Abgrund des Schicksals.
Where am I?
Oh, verdammt. Ja, das war's dann wohl für Trian.
Little gray? Snowy? Wait. Where's Trian? Is she back?
Nee, die wurde
We
mitgerissen.
only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trian.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Then Lady Trianne.
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
Wir müssen uns diesen Schwertmeister in schwarzer Robe vorknüpfen. Trianne, ich habe ein mulmiges Gefühl bei der Sache.
You're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the core flame.
Weißt du, wohin gehen wollte?
I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Treby and Lady Trinan!
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that...
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster... I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get.
Warum teilen wir uns nicht, wie vorher besprochen, auf? Aisin und ich werden bleiben, um uns mit der Verstärkung zusammenzuschließen. Du gehst mit allen zurück zur Heiligen Stadt, um Aglaya von deinem Plan zu berichten.
Trinan will stay in the abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Treby, let's go.
Okay. Ich komme also jetzt wieder mit. Okay. Jetzt wird auch wieder die Perspektive gewechselt.
We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in grave danger.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only 2 titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
Meinung berichtet von Anaxas Entdeckung. Okay.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking...
Yes, just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely...
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expect.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans... Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss. So he can make preparations...
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. She is the key.
Wieso meinst du, dass ich der Schlüssel bin? Wir haben doch vorher schon gegen den verloren. War naja gut. Wusste ich doch. Natürlich liegt es wieder an mir. Echt jetzt? Bist du sicher, dass ich das schaffe? Ich habe ein Stadaron. Können wir es als Kernflamme ausgeben?
We need your other companion too.
Ach, und meine anderen Partner. Du meinst, die im Zug sind?
Ma'am, do you mean...
Ach so.
me?
Was? Die kann reden?
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Crim?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with her companion during the battle with Nikador, and how that will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past. Then, we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Ich glaube nicht, dass das so einfach klappt.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akuma. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brutes. Can you do it, little one?
Ja. Ich Ganz genau, wir können alles schaffen. Echt jetzt? Ich bin mir nicht ganz sicher. Wird nicht, dann werde ich mir etwas wünschen.
Come on! Mem, 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 mem. Mem, mem, mem. Mem, 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 mem.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanized.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead to the Council with a message, Finan. It is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Arkema is currently beset by an situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you. That being said, you are the key to us.
Wie stellen wir sicher, dass der Plan funktioniert? Wie sorgen wir für meine Sicherheit? Was auch immer wir fordern, ich bin dabei. Wir behalten uns das Recht vor, jederzeit auszusteigen.
I may not be as masterful as Trian when it comes to the Century Gate. But even I can open a nice big gate if I have it.
As for whether we can take back the core flame, that will be up to
Based on what I know of him, he can do it.
Wie sorgen wir für meine Sicherheit?
I'll be honest, we can't. But the Flame Reaver will have to step over my dead body if they wish to do you harm.
Was auch immer Willi fordert, ich bin dabei. Wir behalten uns das Recht vor, jederzeit auszusteigen.
Of course. Should you feel fatigued after our confrontation with the Flame Reaver, you are free to withdraw from the battlefield. We are grateful to you for your aid. And to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt. May carefully sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
Fehlt uns nicht noch jemand?
You mean
Ja, Castorus.
he's dealing with a different problem.
Nee, ich habe jetzt an Castorus gedacht.
Don't worry. That man would never miss out on this fight.
Strudel der Genesis. Okay, Mann.
Farewell, my dear friend.
You and I, we are both the same. We feast.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination...
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here. You can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to...
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and... But Geocles is different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he, too, faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures, the Ladonians were at war with their archenemies, the Companions. And they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe.
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountain. They didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a
solution that would make everyone happy? Huh? That's how naive we are. Well, he took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he said that great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune.
They were hunted by Kremnellans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably, but that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians never... It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akama soon to fight the great darkness of this world. To shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot. And the only way...
You have my word.
Also ist er doch noch nicht unsterblich, oder wie?
Go now. Battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. If you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
Okay, Leute. Wir nähern uns dem Höhepunkt. Na gut. Aber auch erst im nächsten Part. Wir sehen uns dann, wenn es soweit ist. Bis dann und ciao.